guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a curly hair routine, which I haven't done in forever. I have not filmed one since I cut my hair in the summertime. It used to be really long. It was like down to here curly, and now it's not, but it's okay because it's healthier. I just have some heat damage, which we'll talk about when I start the routine. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm pretty much gonna go through the breakdown of my entire curly hair routine down to how I diffuse it and all that. If you guys enjoy this video, don't forget to subscribe. If you have any requests or suggestions for any hair care videos, beauty videos, whatever you want, let me know. I got you. And other than that, let's get into the video, I guess. All right, so my curly hair routine changes like every single year. I feel like this has been my most consistent one, but what I'm gonna show you first is all the products that I use, and then we're gonna get right into the routine. So we start off with some Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. It's a long ass name, there's more to it, but this is my favorite. I use this for pretty much softening my hair and giving it like a nice layer of protection. It just like moisturizes it and keeps it smooth. It's what makes my hair really soft. Then I go in with the Cantu Coconut Curling Cream. This shit is amazing. It is so affordable. It is like $7.99 or like $6.99. The other one's like $12 or something like that. This is what holds my curls and really forms them. It also makes my hair smell bomb and keeps my hair soft. Then I go in with this. I go through this like crazy, so I buy the tubs. This lasts me less than a year, but it's amazing. If you use less gel than me, it'll probably last you like 3 years, but it's the Eco Styling Professional Styling Gel. So it's the black castor oil and flaxseed oil one. You're also gonna need a spray bottle. I got this on AliExpress for like $4, but you can find it on Amazon if you wanted to ship faster for I think like $15, $18. I'm just an AliExpress queen, so I like to buy a lot of stuff on there. After the hair routine, you're gonna see me use this, and this is the Anti-Breakage Keratin Oil Reviving Oil. I just spray it on my hair to hold moisture and to make it smell all nice. The next thing you're gonna need is a cute ass little kitten behind you, who doesn't look like a kitten anymore because he's growing, but yeah, you're definitely gonna need him for support. 2 hair ties, that's what I do. So you're gonna see my hair texture is all over the place. I have, oh my god, I have like, I don't even know what type of curls. Like I can't even tell you because they're all different. I definitely have some like 4As in there. This is like my kinkiest pattern. It's very tight curls. The front is extremely loose. Yeah, extremely loose. The middle is like a 3C. It's just all over the place. It's the most frustrating thing in the world, but like I have no choice but to love it, so yeah. I start out with a pretty hefty amount of the leave-in conditioner, the Shea Moisture product. Just because this isn't really for like getting our curls to look good, it's more for just having it in our hair, so I like to just run it through all at once so I don't have to do every little section. So then I run my hands through my hair and I section off 1/2, and then I do the same thing from top to bottom on this side, except I kind of leave like, I think I do smaller sections, so I do about 1/3 of the way, and I bring that and I leave that down. So next I go ahead and I grab my spray. I'm so sorry in advance, Aiko. Poor thing, I hope it doesn't hit him. And I wet my hair. I don't soak it, but I definitely do get it nice and damp. I just got out of the shower, so I don't need to do too much. But yeah, I run this through it. I'm sure you're probably familiar with this method. Next, I take the Cantu product, which is running low. I take some Cantu. I take about this much, and I run that through my hair, and I make sure to really coat it. You're gonna feel your hair getting like nice and slimy, which I know that sounds weird, but when my hair is feeling slimy while I'm putting product through it, I love it because that means it's gonna be super defined. And I mean, as long as it doesn't dry that way. And I do that little method where you kind of like run it in small sections and you section them. I don't individually coil them, but I do that towards the top of my head because it's looser up there. But I think this is called the shingling method, and it works well for me. See how defined it is? It looks really good. And now we go in with the Eco Styler. There's like obviously hair all over my hands, but I put about this much Eco Styler, and I just do the exact same method. Make sure to get it towards the root so that you don't have like super puffy roots. Sometimes I even go in with a little bit more, and I just kind of run it towards the middle from the root. just to make sure I do get it, because I tend to miss it a lot. And then I do the exact same thing for about 30 seconds to a minute. And then I go ahead and what's this word? Crunch it? I don't know, scrunch it. But I kind of squeeze a few times towards here, release, and do that a couple times. And then you'll see. See, as you can see, like I have very tight curls here, and then looser one here. And this is not heat damage. The top pieces are heat damage. These ones are not. That's why I'm so confused. Like, why is it like that? I don't know. Okay, so now, as you can see, this is dry as hell. We're gonna go in and do the exact same thing. And I'm gonna kind of speed you up on it, because you guys don't need to see me do it 10 times, but I will show you certain pieces. It's so satisfying to watch your curls go from like dry and frizzy to beautiful, luscious, delicious curls. Like, it's just so satisfying. Oh yeah, so I go from the bottom and I rake my fingers through, and the top, because sometimes it gets tangled if you don't do both sides. Might be common sense, but honestly, you'd be surprised at how long I was doing my hair wrong. I personally learned how to do my hair from going to a curly hair salon, because I watched a lot of videos. I would say Lissetti was really what inspired me to start wearing it natural more often, because her hair is not the same as mine, a lot looser than mine, but it was similar enough to really relate to. So I ended up getting a curly hair salon at a salon in Toronto called Curl Bar. I've gone there 3 times. I've always had a really good experience. The first time I went, I had a stylist called Gergis, I believe her name was. She's very good. But I had another experience with a stylist named Takis, and I really, really liked the way she did my hair. I think that she really had a knack for my hair type, and I would go back to her. So if anybody's in Toronto, Curl Bar is really good. I have yet to experience Curl Ambassadors, but I love Curl Bar and it's close to me, so I'll be going back there all the time. Okay, so we're getting through it. We're almost done. I just wanted to show you guys the next part, because that's where I really focus on the heat damaged curls and kind of bringing them to life, because there's like freaking limp spaghetti noodles that they're so annoying. I'm so sorry, I don't want to complain. I'm trying not to complain lately, but like that part of my hair is so frustrating, because I just want my hair to live its best life and to flourish, but I feel like they're really holding me back. I actually had a mental breakdown in like December or something, and I chopped a whole bunch of it off out of nowhere, no direction. It was literally just a moment of I'm sick and tired of these pieces. I'll show you a little clip actually. It was either like November, December. I legitimately just started cutting, and I gave 0 fucks as to whether or not it would look good. I'm actually straightening my hair for my upcoming trip to New York, and I'm so scared to see it. But honestly, like, I don't regret it at all, because yes, they're out of place and they're hard to slick, but it's gonna grow and I can hide them easier now that they're short. So I actually don't really mind, because I can hide them, which is something that I used to do before anyways. But it was very difficult because they were so freaking long. So I highly suggest cutting your hair during a mental breakdown. 10 out of 10 would recommend. So I focus a lot here because I noticed that my edges get frizzy. So that's why you just saw me spray that. And then I also run a little bit of extra gel on these areas so that the curls can really pop, and I can make sure they get their little attention too. I lay my edges after, but only if they're showing. I don't like to do my edges too much. But yeah, so now that these sections are all done, we are going to move on to this part right here. I already did this piece here. These are heat damaged as well, as you can tell, extremely heat damaged. This is one of the pieces I cut. I just like scrunch them every 15 minutes as my hair is drying. Like, I'll be like watching TV and I'll scrunch it. I'll be cooking, I'll scrunch it. I just like to make sure they're bouncing back up because they do get weighed down. So that's really all I do. Like, as you can see, I just brought a little bit of life to it. So give them a lot of attention. They're not gonna come back, I will say, but just train them as much as you can and just keep snipping at them, because you're gonna have to let them go. You're going to have to. They look ridiculous. If you have heat damaged hair, just cut that shit off, okay? I know I'm saying that, but I literally can't cut these pieces because it won't go down after. It'll just poke up, which won't work. That's why I cut what I could, and I chopped all my hair off in, I don't know, like in the summertime, I had hair curly, it was down to here. And I chopped off like this much. Like, I cut off a lot of hair, and in the front I cut off like this much. I cut off so much because I don't like heat damaged hair. Anyways, so we're soaking the front now, okay? And we're gonna go in and do the same thing. But I'm just gonna show you the attention that I paid to these pieces because they deserve love. They need extra love. So of course, like I said before, you go right to the root, from the bottom to the top. Run that product in. Oh, don't mind the white cast, it's gonna dry clear. I use less gel because I find that if I put too much gel on the front, like heat damaged pieces, it weighs it down and they don't curl as much. So you gotta use a little bit less, in my opinion, if your hair is similar to mine. So I just run my fingers through, and I obviously go in and I scrunch, and I just keep doing that on both pieces. But like, here's the difference. I kind of scrunch in different directions. So like, I'll put my head down like so. And then I'll turn my head. And then I'll turn my head the other way. And then I'll just kind of like keep scrunching it from different areas to make sure that it's kind of getting attention all around. And then I wrap my finger around some pieces. My problem is I never know which way to wrap my finger, and I just kind of spiral it. I actually like when there's no real part and it just kind of falls naturally like this. So I'm gonna leave it, but what I do is I bring pieces back and forward because I like to make sure that my hair is like even everywhere, so that when it expands, it's kind of like, it's even. I go in and I pull little pieces, or I scrunch little pieces that I think need attention, like this one here. Definitely needs attention. And I just examine my hair as much as I can because you want to do this when it's wet. After this, I give it a few hours. I let it dry 90%, diffuse, and kind of pull some hair. I'm gonna show you that step, but I'll be back. It's probably gonna be a lot darker, but we got the ring light, so don't worry. So after this is when I give it some time. If I'm in a hurry, I'll give it half an hour and then I'll blow dry it a little bit with a bit of heat. But I usually do my curly hair routines on days that I have off, so I'm usually not in a hurry. So I give it 3 hours, wait till it's 90% dry, and then I just kind of diffuse it on a cool setting, and I stretch some of the curls, or I move things around, and then I definitely bobby pin some pieces. So I will be back and show you guys what I do after it dries, and then that will be the final look. So I'm gonna go cook some food and I'll be back in 3 hours, but for you it's gonna be 1 second. So I'm back, and as you can see, the shrinkage is fucking real. Like, it is so real. It goes down to here, right under my boob, but you know how curly hair is. I wanna show you my different hair textures because now you can see them clearer. It's okay to have different hair textures, man. Like, I hate on myself for it all the time. I get so frustrated. Guys, I've been cooking all day, so please ignore my shirt being dirty. Yeah, like, sometimes you just gotta accept your curl pattern, and I think I'm starting to get there because I'm like, it's not changing. Nothing's gonna happen to it that's gonna magically make it all consistent, so I just need to accept it, man. I gotta accept it. So now what I do is I actually blow dry my hair. My diffuser piece is not working right now. It doesn't fit because I think I cracked it, so we're just gonna use this regular piece. I just stretch it and I put some air on it, and you're gonna see me transform, trust me. We got some curl out of them. This one could use some work. These ones, I'm gonna cut these soon. After I straighten my hair, I'm cutting them right here. I'm telling you guys, my hair's going. These ones got some good curls, more consistent with the rest of my hair. And then I have some pieces here which are just done. Like they're beyond repair, if I'm being honest. Like they're completely beyond repair, but it's okay. So what I do now is I actually just take some bobby pins and I pin little pieces away because I mean, it's very obvious as to why. They just don't need to be seen. So I usually just clip it. I usually just grab it and then I hide it under another piece. I bring the curlier pieces to the front, and then usually I just put this behind my ear, or I just let it be. I let it chill there. At this point, I take coconut oil, about this much. Yes, I'm flipping you off. And I put this in my hair towards like most of the ends. I don't put a crazy amount because I'm gonna go to bed now. Usually I would put a lot, but it usually absorbs throughout the day, and then by nighttime it's okay. But because I'm going to bed soon, I don't want to get all my pillows like just soaked with oil. I spray this stuff, just maybe like 4 sprays, about 4 times. And this just makes it smell so freaking good, and it makes it nice and shiny. And this is the final look. Everyone's hair routine is different. This could work for you, it could not. It works for me. I love my curls. I think they look great like this. I have a lot of definition, but they're also soft and they move around, they bounce and stuff. It's like, it's a good time. If you got the same 10 textured hair issue going on, talk to me. Let me know what you do. Make sure to subscribe for more hair and beauty related content. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of that because I've been putting myself together more lately. So expect that. If you have any suggestions or requests, drop it in the comments down below. Feel free to send me a DM on Instagram, ashfloresTV, and we can talk there. As for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.